So, I got nothing better to say about Slimenia. I just like the song. It's very chill. Pretty good, like, ending card material as well. But, let's just go. But, yeah, no. Welcome back to 4th Street. I'm going second this time. And as you can see, my accessory for today is a metal slime. I actually have another slime with me. I was talking about in the previous episode that I'd rather not use. Yeah, I'd rather not use it. For the reason that if it actually shows up in the game, it wouldn't be spoiled. So I just kept the metal slime. I don't know if I already used this this costume set, but if I have, hey, it's a repeat, but it makes more sense for this one because it's pretty chill. So, if anything, this board is pretty decently big, which is why the goal was 20,000. And if anything, this is one of the other few times that a vacant plot is used, and it's only in the green district, the one in the middle. There are two ways to get the suits in this board. Literally, one is go the entire loop of the teardrop to get them, and you're gonna have to do a full loop, no matter what you choose. And if anything, if you get the backstreet square or the teleporters blue or green, you will get them a lot faster because it's only the eyes. But there's no way for you to get out unless you land on the backstreet again or this cannon. The cannon is a unique space only unique to some boards. Whole point is that you land on that and you select the character you want to be shot towards. So say I'm the only one here and everyone else is near bank, I could just shoot to the one nearest bank, and then just next turn I can roll to the bank. This also has the stockbroker square, so it's going to be decently big, and a lot of just really fun stuff. I think in general, best places to be for this game would be just the introduction to the junctions of the teardrop and the top point of the teardrop. For the solo reason that, well, there's no escape from that one, and I do mean that. A good spot to put like a 2 in the one district, 3 in one if you're that comical about it. But the only way to escape that is roll again, stockbroker, or unluckily enough, the teleporter. And if someone has a good amount of money in that district, well, what can you say? Then you're fucked. So, yeah. I might expect to see a lot of action in the middle. Usually people have enough time to go in the middle and get out. It's like the loop from Mario Galaxy. But no, not the loop, but like the little circle. I can get to the loop. But like the little circle that happened in Mario Galaxy, in Starship Mario. So that's a good one to think of with the eyeballs here. Stella is right behind me. Today's good old weaponry of AI, of AI code, of AI levels are basically BCD. So Carver, Stella, Slime in that order for BCD, and hopefully it's not going to be like the previous board. The previous board had an A rank struggle to get anything set up. So they were just asking for trades, piggybacking, all they can. And it was really funny. Half prices this early is actually pretty good because you don't have to get that later. 6. Well, I'm going to the backstreet square. Hopefully, I can get enough for the sale. If anything, one good part about this bullshit of slime is well, the cannon. I'm stuck in the eyeballs, but I can eventually get out. And since I can use the vacant square for once, I can most likely explain what the rest of the vacant squares do. Because I know in Starship Mario there was one in the same area of like the secluded area, and those were fun. I know that later on, I think it's like the final. No. I think it's like the middle. No, it's like the next 4 boards, in my opinion, have vacant plots. So those are fun to work with. 2, 3, 4, and like, I don't know, spade or yeah, spade or club. What do I have already? Diamond. I'll go there. Yeah, like at least spade at any time, and I can just leave that to go up. Everyone chooses where they want to go next turn, especially me. H. But yeah, getting like level ups early in this board may happen. But it is also a detriment to the player, because if you do level up early and you don't have enough shops and stocks to profit off the level up, you are not going to get that far. And with me being in the backstreet this early, I am also not expecting some good properties in my direction. So, yeah, not much to say. Dude, I know for me, I already finished the second DLC for Spider-Man 1. It was fun. It was actually pretty fun. The only like bad part about it, again, in my general opinion, is the screwball. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can land on diamond. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So either way, I land on a suit. Best bet is literally loop around, so I can see if I can get a 1 for the vacant plot, or just enough to get the spade and leave. Or I can just buy it. Just like buy the owner out instead of buying a thing. But do I really want that? How much does it cost me? 800 for this. Well, I can use this to my advantage to explain these before just saying no. So I'll take this as a silver lining. Anyway, back in Starship Mario, I was explaining the vacant plots, but I never had a good chance to remember all of them because it's a lot to remember off the top of my head. This tells you what they all do. Checkpoint for small areas is actually pretty good because they nickel and dime people every time. Starting price starts at 10, and every time someone passes it, it increases it by 10. If you own it, you can just you pay nothing, but it acts like your own shop, and you can just upgrade any other shop you want. Circus tent. If you own a circus tent, you can just pay like a good chunk of money to see circus show up. It's only like in text, but if you own it, you can land. If you land on it, you can expand it to have it be worth more money, and I think it starts at 250, and then it increases every 250, or I think double that towards egregious numbers. If you don't, you just watch a ticket. You just watch the show. Nothing else you can do about it. Balloon Port is one of the most overpowered, in my opinion, vacant plots in the game. It's a very useful one for movement, traversability, and securing what you want. And that's only if you can land on it. If you can't land on it, it's worthless. Balloon Port, if you own it, you can go to any space you want. So the venture squares that you can say zoom to any spot, zoom to the bank, zoom to any non-venture, non-suit. This is basically it, but for free. And if you land on it. If you don't, you just buy a balloon ticket. And I don't know what the pricing is, like the calculations are for a ticket, because it's like not static, but pretty low that it's ineffective. Tax office, you see me from Starship Mario, how Yoshi won his board. That, well, If you land on it, you pay 5%, or you get 5% of your net worth. While if you don't own it, you have to pay 10% of your net worth to the owner. It is a very cutting, very, pun intended, taxing spot. So if you know where to put a tax office, you're going to be getting a lot of money. The home, if you are the owner of the home, you get to invite people to a party. So everyone gathers to your space. Very useful in places like Starship Mario, Slimenia, and all that, because, well, if you have it in the secluded area, like those two are, they can, well, be brought to a worse location, especially if you have a monopoly or someone else has a monopoly. Because there are other boards where the vacant plots are in a worse area, and you can just use it to your advantage if you're colluding with someone. If no one else, if you don't own the home, you just buy a gift for them. It's just money. The estate agency is basically a worse version of the venture squares. The estate agency early on is not that bad. You land on it, you can buy any shop that is available. Early on, it's really good because you get to land on it, you get to buy your shops, like the shops you want, not for free, but you get to buy it without going to the space and risking your money. If you don't own it, it just acts like a take a break space. So pretty useful early on. And if you have it on late game, it's also surprisingly useful if you know where to put it correctly. The 3-star shop that I cannot look at is just a 3-star shop. It just makes your vacant plot a 3-star shop that can be invested in, increasing capital, increase stock market. It's your normal one, but instead of starting at a 1-star shop, it's a 3-star shop. And there is not a glitch, but there's like an exploit you can use the 3-star shop in to keep increasing stock prices and increasing shop value in a district. I don't use that personally. I don't even know how to do that, but there are some people out there that use that, and it's actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna waste my money. I could have bought like another one in the district I'm in, but I'd rather just save my money for when I actually land on it and just do my own thing. So, I said I just need the spade and I can leave. Back to what I was thinking about Spider-Man though. I was having a lot of fun. It's just that I hate the screwball sections. I really don't know whether to say thank you or fuck you to the voice actress of Screwball. Because every time I see Screwball, or every time I hear Screwball, I just get pissed. I just instantly get pissed, because I just know I'm already in for some bullshit. Screwball missions are not that bad. The Brawl ones are not that bad. The Gacha ones, surprisingly, are unique. They're unique, and I actually do like the ones I've done already. The sneaking ones can go through themselves, though. I do not like the sneaking section, or the sneaking section, or the bomb one is what I'm doing recently, and I'm not opposed to it. It's just that for me, I don't know if it's just the game or my computer that's a little slow. That there are just sometimes I can't get the right button press for the photo bombs. But that's just me. Also, unironically, I do think that the voice actress kind of sounds like Numi, but that's just me being a very terrible person. I was just like, man, I gotta just donate money to Numi one day. It's an apology that I just fucking hate Screwball, and hearing Screwball, or hearing Numi, I can kind of hear a bit of Screwball in it, and it just gets me mad. Because Numi's chill, she doesn't deserve the hate. But hey, what can I say? Damn, I know for me, I'm gonna have to buy some shops, dude. I am so far gone and so stuck in this area that it just makes no sense. Well, I bought a 420. I bought the locksmith. So I'll just take that for now. Other thing I've just been doing recently was that, well, if anything, what do you call it? Just anime for me. I don't have anything. I stopped watching anime since the beginning, since I started my my job. Not because I hate it, but more in the sense that I don't have the time to watch anime. I say that and I literally binged 3 seasons of House while at work, so like, I don't know. It's just probably because, like, if anything, I've been having too much fun, not with House, but it's more engrossed with House, and I can actually like hide it. Yeah, I can like hide it and all that stuff. And if anything, just having fun with that. What do I want? Bloomport's pretty good for me, because I can get out of here whenever I want. Checkpoint is also pretty good for me, because if people are gonna be stuck here, they're gonna be getting nickel and dimes to hell and back. Tax office is tax office. The home is actually pretty good on this board, but the only bad part about it is the cannon. And if you use home and then instantly land on cannon, it was just a waste. Estate's also pretty good, because if I cannot land on any shop I want, or if I'm just stuck here, I can buy any shop I want.